Hey guys, today we're going to be answering your questions to my Q&A in my community post from a couple of days ago. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions you want me to do. So today we're going to be just doing what we do in a regular day of Genshin, so just farming some artifacts and also doing some exploration. The first question is, do you have any tips for new players? I think my biggest tip is to just play the game to your own pace and actually enjoy the storyline. I know a lot of players, when they first come into like the Genshin community, are instantly like, oh my god, I need to do big damage, or like I need to reach this area. But in all honesty, it's gonna drain the fun out of Genshin, because I think the fun part about Genshin is, yes, the characters and the damage you can do, but I think the biggest part of Genshin is the story, of course. And honestly, when I was new, I just wanted to do big damage, and obviously I would just be like, oh my god, like I need to farm artifacts, I need to like get like over 100k. But honestly, I don't think damage matters at all, and I think my biggest tip is to just play the game at your own pace. Look at tutorials on YouTube if you ever need like help with the quests. Like for example, I struggled a lot with the Inazuma questline when I first started, and I think YouTube tutorials help a ton. Another tip of mine would be, if you have Discord, join the Genshin Discord, because they have a help section there and you can get other players from like all over the community to help you with if you just have any general questions, or if you need help with any like quests. There's also like a co-op channel there. Alright, next question is, do you think it's possible to play while staying as free to play? And my answer is absolutely, of course you can. I was FTP like within the first couple of years of playing Genshin. I only started spending recently because like the characters have been so tempting, honestly. And yeah, I think that if you do spend money, which I don't recommend, but if you do, then probably buy Welcome or Battle Pass. Those are the most money worth like items in Genshin. Especially since if you save up your Genesis crystals for the multiple welcomes you buy, you can buy skins and also like outfits for characters. But I think it is definitely possible to play as FTP. Just save for the characters you want. Don't always pull when you have 160 Premier Gems. Just save up. Alright. And then, don't mind, but I want to know your age and which server you play on. So, I play on North American servers. As you can see from my UID, it begins with a 6. So, you can only add people in North American servers if you are from North American. So, for example, if you are on Asia server, you can't add me because I don't play Asia. And my age, I am currently 17 years old. And yeah, I'm still in high school. And then another question is, if you were in Genshin, which element and weapon would you choose and why? Honestly, I I think weapon-wise, I'd be Catalyst. I definitely love the Catalyst. I feel like Catalyst is the prettiest weapon in Genshin, and I like using Catalyst a lot because it's just comfortable. And I think if I had to be an element, I'd either be Electro or Cryo, because I'm not too up to date with the lore on what element is which, but I think that yeah, I think Electro has a lot of cool characters. And then, how many name cards do you have, and which one is the prettiest? So, I have, well, I can't count, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have 35 name cards, not including the standard Genshin login reward. And I think the prettiest name card that I don't earn, obviously, but I think the prettiest name card is Neeler's name card. I think it is so pretty, and honestly, I really want it, but I didn't pull for Neeler. But yeah, I really like her name card. It's pretty, it's pink, it's got little sparkles, and I really like the lotus design. Another one that isn't like character related, but I really like is the Inazuma Sangonomiya crest. I think this one's really pretty. I've tried grinding out for this name card, but honestly, I just don't have the patience. And of course, Sage Ween's name card is also very, very cute. I like the little ears you get with this one. Alright, so moving onwards. What is your favorite element to use? I think my favorite element to use is Pyro, because Pyro can make very easy reactions like vaporize, melt, overload, and I think I use a lot of Pyro. For example, I got Hu Tao, and I've also got Bennett and Changling, of course. And yeah, in the future, I definitely want to get some more Pyro characters. And then, who's a dream character of yours? Well, if you read my username, it's obviously Kokumi, and my dream character has been Kokumi for a while now. Unfortunately, she hasn't had a rerun in over like a good year or two, I think. But yeah, I really like Kokumi a lot. I think she's really cute. I love her design, and her kit is pretty decent as well. I love her little jellyfish that heals. And I like how she is like all pretty and cutesy, but also like a war general. So it's like kind of contradicts that. And then, do you have a Genshin character birthday twin? Yes, I do. Nivelette is my birthday twin. We share the same birthday. It's December. And then another question is, do you use interactive map to explore? Yes, I do. Although I haven't been using it a lot recently. I used the interactive map for Oculi, so I 100%ed a bit of Mondstadt with the interactive map. But I do also use treasure compasses, which is also very helpful if I don't have time to pull up the online interactive map. If you had to C6 one character, which one would you C6? I think honestly, someone pretty strong. Maybe like, I heard C6 Yelan is one of the best C6s in game, like from somewhere. I don't know if this is confirmed, guys. I think C6 Yelan is really good. And oh my god, I wish I had Yelan, but I unfortunately skipped during her banner. And then next is, who is my favorite Fetsui Harbinger? I think my favorite Fetsui Harbinger is either Columbina, I think? Columbina. I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry. I'm not very kept up with the lore. Or I also think Child is also, I think Child's personality is like, it's really out there, you know. He's very bold, he's funny, he's joking, and I think I really like that in a character, compared to like more quiet, secluded characters, which I obviously love, but obviously I prefer the more outgoing type of characters. Alright. Do you have any other Genshin characters you want to try or wait until they get released? I think the new Anemo girl, Mizuki, the one from Inazuma, I really want to try her out. So when she does, or if she ever does get put on a banner, I would love to get her. And which area or region in Genshin do you like the most? I think I like, in terms of like aesthetic, I love Inazuma the most, but in terms of questline, I think I like Liyue the most. And which Genshin character do you like the design slash gameplay the most? Design wise, I definitely think we've got Kokomi, obviously, and I also really like Farina's design. It's very pretty, and the gameplay wise, I think honestly, I think Siege Rain's gameplay, like her little bubble heart thing, is so cute. Although obviously it's not like strong. I think, yeah, it's really cute and I love it so much. And if you had one thing to remove in Genshin, what would it be? I think if I had to remove one thing, it'd be stamina. And obviously, this is like stamina is there for a reason. But I think I would remove stamina because I think I spend too much time like worrying about how much stamina I have and like if I'm gonna make the top of the cliff or not. Because like I don't know if I'm gonna fall, you know. And what's an event in Genshin that you really want to bring back? I think if I had to bring back an event, it would be the Albedo event. I don't know if anyone remembers. It's from Dragonspine, and you get to see Albedo's twin. I personally was there when the event was up, but I think it was really fun, and I loved the entire lore behind like Albedo and like the creators, you know. And then the next question is, if you were in a region in Genshin, what region would you want to live in? Honestly, I think I'd live in Fontaine because I like Fontaine's aesthetic. Although, like I said, I do prefer Inazuma's. I think I'd like to live in Fontaine because I love the water and it just looks so pretty. What's an important tip for becoming a small Genshin creator? Honestly, I say this with everyone, but just post videos. Like, even if you're scared to, or if you're like, ooh, I want to try, but I don't know if I'm committed, just try it anyways. That's what happened with me. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make content, but I think making content is fun because you get to interact with everyone, of course, and do what you like doing, but also sharing it with a lot of people, you know? And then, how long have you played Genshin Impact? That's a good question. Let's check. I have played Genshin Impact since the 14th of the 7th of 2021. That's like 4 years ago now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're in the big 2025, guys. But yeah, do you have a character that you accidentally got or regret? Honestly, I kind of regret getting Ayato, although obviously I love his design and his like importance to the Inazuma questline. I like that a lot, but honestly, he has been power crept and he relies a lot on reactions rather than soul damage. So if I could refund a character, it would be Ayato. And also Venti. Ever since I got Kazuha, Venti has been benched, but Venti's been the reason that I started playing Genshin Impact. So at the same time, I don't think I'd ever like return Venti for Primo Gems, if you know what I mean. And then, which character helped you the most? I think the character that helped me the most has been Ganyu, because I got her in one of the early banners back when I first started playing, and she had been my like main since then. And I think freeze was very convenient because the enemies couldn't like lunge at me, and I think that was like really helpful because I was new and I was like, ooh, I'm so scared, you know. And then, do you play on any other games besides Genshin, or are there any games you'd like to try but haven't yet? I do play a lot of different games. I play a lot of FPS games like Fortnite, Valorant, Overwatch. I also play a bit of rhythm games like Project Sekai and Ursu. I also play some sandbox games like Minecraft. And I play a bit of Roblox as well. And yeah, I also play a bit of like horror games like Fatal Frame. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. My question is, if you're going to pull on a chronicled wish, who would you wish for and who would you recommend wishing for? And who are the characters you think are a must on a Genshin account? I don't think any character is a must, to be honest, because you can easily clear content. But I think meta-wise, I heard Farina's pretty good, I like Hina's pretty good, Nuvolet's pretty good, and I like Nahida a lot. I think Nahida is a character I would never regret getting. She's a great support and also a great damage dealer. In terms of the Chronicled Wish, let me check who was on it, because I'm not pulling for anyone in the Chronicled Wish. Alright, so within the Chronicled Wish, I recommend pulling, if you need a DPS, I think Zhao and also Tartaglia or Child is also really good. If you need a support, I heard Shenhe is very good, but it's very niche. She's very good for Cryo. So if you have Ayaka or like Rio, I would recommend playing for Shenhe. And then Baiju is very good for Dendro reactions, I've heard. So if you need a support and a healer that also does like Dendro reactions, get Baiju. But yeah, Ganyu is also pretty good, but I wouldn't say pull for Ganyu unless you really like her, because she has been kind of like her playstyle of charge attacks isn't the best anymore in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not a professional and do what you guys want to do. Don't take my word for everything, but I would just recommend if you are pulling, pull for who you need. Don't pull for the fun of pulling. And yeah, I'm not going to be pulling on the Chronicled Wish, but if you guys are pulling on the Chronicled Wish, then good luck. Alright, which character do you not use that much? Honestly, I don't really use... in terms of 5 stars, I don't really use Venti much anymore. But I also don't use like Kaching and Tignari, even though I had them built for a while. Alright, I just came back from my 2-year-long break on Genshin, and I feel so swamped by how much I have to do. What would you suggest I focus on? Well, I think first you should focus on doing the Archon quests. Obviously, the Archon quests are very important in terms of lore and also rewards. Every quest or like chapter you do gives you like a wish, which can also help you get the characters you want. I also recommend building a team of 4 that you're going to use. Make sure that it's a good team and that the reactions and they synergize pretty well. So for example, you can do a freeze team, a vaporize team, a burn team, whatever you want to do, but make sure you choose a team that synergizes with each other, you know? Like for example, you don't want to put Ayato and like Kanich on the same team because they're both damage dealers. Also build your supports. This is a very good advice. I never built my supports, but building your supports such as like Xiangling, Bennett, Sucrose, Kazuha, very, very important for good damage and to clear content. How do you choose who to pull for? Is it character design, lore, or gameplay? I think honestly, it's character designs for me. That's why I have a lot of the popular, pretty designed characters. But yeah, lore doesn't matter too much for me just because I'm not a huge lore girly in this game. And gameplay wise, yes, right. Gameplay wise, I try to choose characters that aren't complicated. Like for example, Hu Tao is pretty easy. Kanich was a little complicated, I can't lie. I had to watch like multiple Ziox tutorials on how to use Kanich, which is really funny because I wasn't gonna pull for Kanich until like his kit and stuff got shown. I was like, ooh, wait, this looks really fun. And like I'm not a huge Claymore girl either, so when I saw that Kanich doesn't really rely on like his normal attacks, I was like, I kind of want to get him. And do you read any books? And if so, what books do you like to read? I do. I used to read a bit actually. I was a lot of like dystopian, utopian kind of reader. I would read a lot of Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, Harry Potter. Yeah, those type of books, but I also read a lot of romance as well, like Twilight, and like 5 Feet Apart was one of my favorite books. It's about 2 teenagers with cystic fibrosis and they fall in love, but they're not allowed to fall in love because, but I used to read quite a bit, yes. And if you had a chance to see one character in Genshin, already mentioned this, but probably Yelan. What's the first thing you would do if you arrived in Genshin? I think I'd go to Inazuma and look at the scenery there because it is so pretty. I think I'd go to the top of the Grand Narukami Shrine. Do you have a flower that you like a lot IRL? Not specifically, but I love tulips. Specifically maybe like pink tulips or like really bright colored tulips, But yeah, anyways, if I came to Genshin, this is the first place that I would come to. Alright, let's keep leveling up that one artifact that I was leveling up before. Oh, I have No more artifact photo. Okay. What's your favorite Genshin character and your least favorite Genshin character? I think my favorite Genshin character is Kokomi, and my least favorite Genshin character is probably. I don't really have a least favorite. I guess like any 4-star that I don't really use, like Aloy. Sorry, Aloy. No Aloy hate. Just, I don't use her that much. And which character was the easiest to build? Honestly, I think Nahida was the easiest to build because all you need to do if you're building her as like a support is slap EM on her, put on like sacrificial fragments, and then like it should be full piece gilded if you're using her as like an EM based character. But obviously I'm using her as like a damage dealer, so it took a while to like grind these artifacts. Optional, would you like to be friends in Genshin? Yep, you guys just add me. I have a ton of you guys added on my friends list. As you can see, I have only like 14 slots left though, so as I said, first people that get here obviously get first pick, but in the future if I do grow a bit popular, I will definitely like refresh my friends list every now and then. Alright, and the last question is, what do you like more, meta characters or aesthetic characters? Honestly, for me, it's gonna be aesthetic characters. For example, when Rain came out and a lot of people didn't like her kit because it wasn't that good, I absolutely adored Rain. I think Rain's like design and concept as a kit was really, really cute, and like I loved it so much I was gonna pull for her. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you guys have any other requests or anything you want to see in particular. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!